Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to can up some stuffed, or I guess you call it unstuffed pepper soup, but that's just a mouthful for me, so I just say stuffed pepper soup. Now, oh, I'm so sorry. I, for the life of me, can't find my other tripod, so I have to keep using this one. And it's very large, and I bump it a lot. So I apologize. That's why it bounces. I try to make it not do that. Okay, but anyway. So I got some ground beef that we're just going to put in here to fry it up. And I just need a second to wash my hands. Okay. Now, as a lot of you know, I don't eat onions. So what I'm going to do is, if I have any, I don't know if I do. I have some leeks. I'm going to add some leeks into this. Actually, I'm just going to add the rest of that in there. And that will give it that, you know, a little bit of that onion flavor. Okay, so we will be back once this has started to brown up and we're on to the next stage. Okay, and while it's still browning up, I'm gonna go ahead and add my spices. It's half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm gonna add about 1/3 of a teaspoon of black pepper. I like adding a heaping teaspoon of oregano. Again, another heaping teaspoon of parsley. That's not parsley, that's basil. Sorry. My brain is like, not today. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. And that is all. Okay. Be back. Okay. And this is the point where I'm going to add my 6 cups of diced peppers. And get that stirred in. And we're going to let those sweat just for a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to start adding some liquid. We've got I know what it is. It's diced tomatoes, but I just don't remember how much it is. It's just about 1 liter. Or a quart. Whatever your measurement is. And then we got tomato sauce. I'm going to scrape these off camera. Ooh. And then it's a 1/4 cup of tomato paste, but I was putting the whole can in because I seriously won't end up by using the rest of it. I'll just end up by throwing it out. So let's just not waste it. Okay, oh, give it a quick stir, splash myself. Okay, I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. Then we're going to add 1.5 quarts of beef broth. I don't have any liter jars of beef broth, so I'm just adding pints to it until it's that consistency we want. Now normally I make double batches of this. I'm just doing a single batch today. Alright, now what we're going to do is let this heat up until it is the desired temperature you want. Give it a taste. Make sure it is where you want it. And then we'll be back to can this up. Okay, I got you tucked back in the corner. Now I know you guys can't see this, but I actually have everything in front of me prepared and ready. That never happens, so okay, we'll just go with that. Now I'm filling up pint jars, 500 jars, whatever you call them. Okay, I have a poll question for my Canadian canners out here. How many of you actually call these 500 jars? I've even talked to old school canners, and they even call these pints, and they're Canadian. So I'm just, now I understand the whole metrics, the system changed, but I'm just curious. How many of you actually call these 500s? Or the 250 jars 250s and not half pints? I'm honestly curious on that. Okay, anyway, we're just going to fill up our jars. 1 inch headspace. That one's just a smidge bit full. I can see that. I gotta take some out. Oh, I have a feeling I could, oh no, I got more than, I was trying to figure out how many jars, sorry. I was trying to figure out how many jars there was going to be, so I knew if I needed my big canner out or if I could just use the little guy. And I can't remember, I'm certain this makes enough where I'm going to need the big one for like 1 jar. Oh, no, I think it's going to be for more than 1 jar. Oh. I have 1 extra clean jar to the side, just in case. I pulled out 10, and I have 9 here right now. I'm getting a hand cramp. Hand cramp. Getting a hand cramp. I don't like it. It can go away now. Oh, it's just from using the darn ladle. Okay. Normally, if I wasn't filming, I'd be filling up that pot with water so it could be cleaned, but I have the camera on, so I'm not going to. But what I am going to do is take the extra from this jar, just pop it into a couple there. Okay, now we're going to debubble. Because if it has solids, we debubble it. Then we take a paper towel or a cloth, whichever your desired means of doing this is, and we wipe the rims. And we put a lid on it, and then we put a ring on it. And then this is going to go into the canner for 75 minutes because they're pints. It would be 90 minutes if it was quarts. Alright, so we will be back after all the canning. Oh, look at that, perfect amount. No lids left over. Oh. So far this canning session is just going beautifully. What's going to happen? Oh, there's no way that I'm having a beautiful canning session. Or is it a beautiful canning session because today is my birthday? Maybe that's why. Okay, I know someone's going to ask me why I didn't use that ring. I didn't use that ring because it wasn't screwed on, which tells me that there is a slight bend in the ring. There's just some type of deformity in the ring. I reuse my lids, my rings for many years. So that's, once they start doing that, I know it's time to let it go. Okay, now, so we will be back in 75 minutes. It'll be more like an hour, but no, it'll be more than an hour. It'll be closer to 2 hours, but anyway, we'll be back. All right, so the canner has gone off, or I should say the timer has gone off. And I've cracked it open and it is sat. I don't even remember how long it's been sitting here. It's been sitting here for a bit. And yes, I was right. I need the big canner for one extra jar. Oh, wasn't all that hot? Yeah, it's definitely been sitting here for a while. Oh, I had some grease. Got some spillage. But at least there's water in the canner this time. Last time when I opened up the canner, there was no water left in it when I canned the chili. Why? Because I used the wrong burner. Realized that I used my power burner and not my other burner. I only use the power burner for canning if I really have to. Okay, so there we go. What was that? I don't remember what it was. I think it was 9. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, okay, 10 jars. 10 pints. Here, let me just scoot you. There we go. Hang on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. 10 pints of stuffed pepper soup for the pantry for all year long, because let's face it, I eat soup all year and I don't just eat it in the wintertime. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.